Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are going to learn how to make a 2-ingredient chocolate cake. I'm super excited about this recipe just because it just sounds super easy and we only need 2 ingredients, and I'm so excited to try this out. So if you guys are ready, let's get started. So your 2 ingredients that you will need: chocolate, and I'm using chocolate chips, eggs, and optional powdered sugar and strawberries. All right, let's turn on our oven at 338 Fahrenheit. Okay, we're gonna measure 1 cup of the chocolate chips. In a mixing bowl, I'm going to add our chocolate chips. I'm going to melt my chocolate chips in the microwave. I typically do them in 20 to 30 intervals so the chocolate chips don't burn. Okay, here's my melted chocolate. It should look something like this. I did add about a teaspoon of coconut oil to make it nice and melty. Now we're gonna set this chocolate aside. All right, on a separate bowl, we are going to add egg whites, and we're gonna whisk them until it forms soft peaks, and I will be putting the egg yolks in this dish. So I'm actually gonna put them into an individual cup because on the next step, we're supposed to add the egg yolk one by one. All right, now we're gonna whisk the egg whites until it turns into soft peaks. Okay, as we can see right here, we see 2 little soft peaks, so our egg white should be good to go, and now we're gonna set this aside. So next step is to add the egg yolk into our melted chocolate. Now, if you guys have an easier way of how to separate the egg whites and the yolk, please let me know down in the comments section because I had a little bit of a difficult time doing that. All right. Let's start putting our egg yolk in our melted chocolate one by one. And as you can see, the consistency is changing, and that's totally fine. Now that we have mixed our chocolate, our melted chocolate with the egg yolk, we're gonna go ahead and add the egg whites. Okay, I'm only gonna add half of the egg white, and I'm gonna fold it in. Now I'm gonna add the rest of the egg whites, fold that in until fully combined. All right, your chocolate cake mixture should look something like this. Now that everything is nicely incorporated, we can go ahead and pour this into a cake pan. I'm using a 9-inch round cake pan. I did butter mine up as well as I added some parchment paper. Okay, so I am spreading the cake mixture evenly. Okay, now our cake is ready to go in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. Okay, it's been about 30 minutes. It's time to take the cake out. Okay, here is our chocolate cake. I'm super excited to try it. I'm gonna let it cool down for about 10 minutes, and then we are going to put it on a cake stand. Okay, here is our chocolate cake. I'm gonna add some powdered sugar, and I'm gonna garnish with some strawberries. Okay, here is our cake. Now it's time to give it a taste test. All right, let's give our 2-ingredient chocolate cake a taste. So good, so chocolatey. It's delicious. It's not like your typical spongy chocolate cake, but if you're in a bind, if you need to whip up something quick and something that's delicious and that'll turn out super chocolatey, this is the recipe. It is delicious. I recommend this. This recipe, 10 out of 10. Well, thank you guys so much for watching. This recipe was so easy and so fun and so quick to make. Just with 2 ingredients, we were able to make a delicious chocolate cake. Like I mentioned before, 10 out of 10 because of how quick and how delicious and how easy and the minimal ingredients. That is my type of recipe. I did have a little bit of a hard time separating the egg yolks and the egg whites, but nonetheless, it still turned out super good. I will leave all of the measurements and the ingredients down below in the description box. I will also tag the person who I found this recipe from. And please comment, like, and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys on my next video. Bye everyone.